The tragic story of Nikola Tesla. Nikola Tesla was a brilliant and innovative inventor who made significant contributions to the fields of science and engineering. However, despite his many successes, Tesla's life was marked by tragedy. From financial struggles and personal setbacks to the deterioration of his mental health. Today, join us to explore the tragic life of this talented inventor. In the fall of 1937, at the age of 81, Tesla continued his daily routine of visiting the Cathedral of St. John the Divine and the New York Public Library to feed pigeons, a practice he had upheld for years. One night, after midnight, while crossing a street near the Hotel New Yorker where he was residing, Tesla was struck by a moving taxicab. The impact was severe, causing Tesla to be thrown to the ground. The accident left him with a severely wrenched back and 3 broken ribs. Despite the extent of his injuries, Tesla, who had a lifelong aversion to consulting doctors, declined medical attention and never fully recovered. 6 years later, on January 7, 1943, at the age of 86, Nikola Tesla passed away alone in his room 3327 of the Hotel New Yorker. His body was discovered by a maid named Alice Monahan, who had disregarded the Do Not Disturb sign Tesla had placed on his door 2 days earlier. Assistant Medical Examiner H.W. Wembley examined Tesla's body and determined that he had succumbed to coronary thrombosis, a type of heart attack. Shortly after Tesla's death, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, ordered the alien property custodian to seize his belongings. John G. Trump, a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, and a renowned electrical engineer, was called in to assess the contents of Tesla's possessions. After a 3-day investigation, Trump's report concluded that there was nothing among Tesla's belongings that could be considered a threat if it fell into unfriendly hands. He noted that Tesla's recent work had been speculative and philosophical in nature, primarily focused on wireless power transmission, but lacked new and practical principles or methods. Among the items investigated was a box believed to contain a component of Tesla's rumored death ray. However, upon examination, it was found to contain a 45-year-old multi-decade resistance box, dispelling the myth surrounding Tesla's secret weapon. On January 10, 1943, New York City Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia read a eulogy written by Slovan-American author Louis Adamic over WNYC radio. Violin pieces Ave Maria and Tamo Daleko played in the background, paying tribute to Tesla's memory. 2 days later, a state funeral was held for Tesla at the Grand Cathedral of St. John the Divine in Manhattan, attended by 2,000 people. Following the funeral service, Tesla's body was transported to the Ferncliff Cemetery in Ardsley, New York, where it was later cremated. On the subsequent day, another service was conducted by prominent priests at the Trinity Chapel, which now serves as the Serbian Orthodox Cathedral of St. Sava in New York City. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856, in the village of Smiljan, which was part of the military frontier region of the Austrian Empire, present-day Croatia. He was of Serbian ethnicity, and his family had a strong connection to the Eastern Orthodox Church. Tesla's father, Milutin Tesla, served as a priest in the Eastern Orthodox Church. This religious background would have a significant impact on Tesla's early life. His mother, Juka Mandic, also came from a family of Eastern Orthodox priests. Although she lacked formal education, Juka possessed remarkable skills in crafting home tools and mechanical appliances. She was also known for her ability to memorize Serbian epic poems. Tesla credited much of his extraordinary memory and creative abilities to his mother's genetics and influence. Nikola Tesla was the 4th child in his family, with 3 sisters named Milka, Angelina, and Marika, and an older brother named Dane. Unfortunately, tragedy struck at a young age when Tesla's brother Dane died in a horse-riding accident when Nikola was just 5 years old. In his early years, Tesla attended primary school in Smiljan, where he received education in subjects like German, arithmetic, and religion. In 1862, the Tesla family moved to Gospic, a nearby town, where his father continued to serve as a parish priest. Nikola completed his primary education and went on to attend middle school. In 1870, Tesla's educational journey took him to Karlovac, where he enrolled in the Higher Real Gymnasium, a high school known for its rigorous curriculum. Here, Tesla's education continued in the German language, as was customary in schools within the Austro-Hungarian military frontier. These formative years in Karlovac laid the groundwork for Tesla's future scientific pursuits and his mastery of multiple languages, including German, which he would later use extensively in his scientific work. He credited his physics professor with sparking his interest in the subject. The professor's captivating demonstrations of electrical phenomena left a profound impression on Tesla. He described these demonstrations as showcasing a mysterious force that fueled his desire to understand more about this incredible power. Tesla's intellectual prowess was evident during his time at the gymnasium. He possessed an extraordinary talent for mathematics, particularly integral calculus, which he could perform mentally. This remarkable ability often led his teachers to suspect that he was cheating, given the complexity of the calculations he could complete in his head. Despite the challenges of rigorous coursework and the suspicions of his teachers, Tesla's dedication and genius enabled him to complete the four-year curriculum in just 3 years. In 1873, he graduated from the Higher Real Gymnasium, a significant achievement that marked the beginning of his formal education in engineering and science. Upon graduating, Tesla returned to his hometown of Smiljan. However, his return was marred by a severe health crisis. He contracted cholera, which left him bedridden for an agonizing 9 months. During this period, Tesla faced near-death experiences, and it was a time of great despair. In a twist of fate, during this challenging period, Tesla's father, who had initially hoped his son would enter the priesthood, made a pivotal promise. He vowed to send Tesla to the best engineering school if he recovered from the deadly illness. This promise would prove to be a turning point in Tesla's life, as it provided the opportunity for him to pursue his passion for science and engineering at a higher level. In 1874, the year following his graduation from the Higher Real Gymnasium in Karlovac, Tesla faced a critical juncture. He managed to evade conscription into the Austro-Hungarian army, which was mandatory for young men in Smiljan at the time. Tesla chose to escape this obligation by fleeing southeast of Lika to the rugged wilderness of Tomingaj, near Grachak. Here, he donned the attire of a hunter and immersed himself in the natural world. This period of solitude and communion with nature had a profound impact on Tesla, strengthening him both physically and mentally. During this time, he immersed himself in reading numerous books, with a special mention of Mark Twain's works, which he believed played a role in his miraculous recovery from the severe illness he had previously endured. In 1875, Tesla's academic journey took him to the Imperial Royal Technical College in Graz, where he secured a scholarship related to the military frontier. Tesla approached his studies at Graz with great diligence and ambition. In his autobiography, he recounted his relentless efforts, earning the highest possible grades and successfully passing 9 exams, nearly double the required number. His exceptional dedication and academic achievements earned him a letter of commendation from the dean of the technical faculty, who wrote to Tesla's father, praising his son as a star of first rank. During his time at Graz, Tesla found himself captivated by the detailed lectures on electricity delivered by Professor Jakob Pöschl. It was here that his interest in electrical engineering truly flourished. Tesla actively engaged with the subject matter and even offered suggestions for improving the design of an electric motor that Professor Pöschl was demonstrating. However, Tesla's journey at Graz took a turn during his 3rd year. Despite his initial success and dedication, he began to struggle academically. Regrettably, he never completed his studies at Graz, leaving the institution in December 1878. The reasons for his departure remain a subject of debate among biographers. While some suggest that he may have been expelled due to alleged gambling and womanizing, others believe he lost focus and interest in his studies. After leaving the Imperial Royal Technical College in Graz, Tesla's family lost contact with him. There were rumors circulating among his classmates that he had met a tragic fate, with some believing he had drowned in the nearby River Mur. However, in a surprising turn of events, one of his former classmates ran into Tesla in the town of Maribor in January. This encounter led to the revelation that Tesla had been quietly working as a draftsman in Maribor, earning a monthly wage of 60 florins. In March 1879, Tesla's father, Milutin, who had been searching for his son, finally managed to locate him. Milutin attempted to persuade Nikola to return home and resume his education, this time in Prague. Tesla agreed to return to Gospic later that month, but his stay was short-lived. He was soon deported due to not having a valid residence permit. Tragically, in April 1879, shortly after Nikola's deportation, his father, Milutin Tesla, passed away at the age of 60. The cause of his death was not specified. This loss deeply affected Tesla and marked a significant turning point in his life. During the remainder of the year 1879, Tesla took on the role of a teacher, instructing a substantial class of students at his former school in Gospic. In January 1880, Tesla's uncles came to his aid, pooling together enough money to facilitate his departure from Gospic to Prague, where he intended to continue his studies. However, Tesla faced several challenges upon his arrival in Prague. He arrived too late to enroll at Charles Ferdinand University, the institution he had hoped to attend. Additionally, he lacked the necessary background in subjects such as Greek and Czech, which were prerequisites for enrollment. Despite these setbacks, Tesla managed to attend lectures in philosophy at the university as an auditor, although he did not receive formal grades for the courses. Nikola Tesla's life in New York City during the early 20th century was marked by both his scientific achievements and his eccentric personal habits. After taking up residence at the Waldorf Astoria in 1900, Tesla soon accumulated a substantial unpaid hotel bill. This marked the beginning of a pattern in Tesla's life, as he would frequently move to a different hotel every few years, leaving behind unpaid bills in his wake. Despite his financial troubles and eccentric lifestyle, Tesla maintained a unique daily routine. He had a deep affinity for nature, and, in particular, pigeons. He walked to the park daily to feed these birds, a practice that brought him solace and a sense of purpose. Tesla's connection with the pigeons was especially strong, and he often recounted the story of a special injured white pigeon that visited him daily. He spent a considerable amount, over $2,000 in that era, equivalent to approximately $34,970 in 2022, to care for this bird. He even designed a device to support her comfortably while her broken wing and leg healed. Tesla's bond with this pigeon was profound, describing it in human terms, saying, "I loved that pigeon as a man loves a woman, and she loved me. As long as I had her, there was a purpose to my life." Tesla's obsession with pigeons and his unpaid bills led to his eviction from the St. Regis Hotel in 1923. Over the years, he moved to various other hotels in the city, including the Hotel Pennsylvania in 1930 and the Hotel Governor Clinton in 1934. At one point, he also took rooms at the Hotel Marguerite. In 1934, Tesla settled at the Hotel New Yorker, where a significant change occurred in his life. Westinghouse Electric and Ampere Manufacturing Company, his former employer, began paying him $125 per month in addition to covering his rent. The circumstances surrounding this financial support are somewhat unclear. Some sources suggest that Westinghouse may have been concerned about potential negative publicity stemming from Tesla's impoverished living conditions, prompting them to provide financial assistance. Others characterize this payment as a consulting fee to circumvent Tesla's aversion to accepting charity. Tesla biographer Mark Seifer referred to the Westinghouse payments as an unspecified settlement. Regardless of the precise nature of the arrangement, Westinghouse continued to provide financial support to Tesla for the remainder of his life. Nikola Tesla, the enigmatic genius of the late 19th and early 20th centuries, was a lifelong bachelor whose personal life and beliefs were as unconventional as his scientific achievements. Throughout his life, Tesla remained unmarried, and he attributed his celibacy to its beneficial effect on his scientific work. He once expressed that he felt unworthy of women, considering them superior in every aspect. However, as he grew older, his views began to shift. He became critical of what he perceived as a shift in women's roles, with some women striving to outdo men and assert dominance. Tesla found this transformation, which he referred to as the emergence of the new woman, to be disheartening. In a 1924 interview with the Galveston Daily News, he lamented the trend, saying, "In place of the soft-voiced gentlewoman of my reverent worship, has come the woman who thinks that her chief success in life lies in making herself as much as possible like man, in dress, voice, and actions, in sports and achievements of every kind." He believed that this push for equality was causing women to lose their femininity and disrupt the traditional balance between the sexes. Despite these shifting opinions, Tesla remained steadfast in his decision not to pursue romantic relationships. He occasionally admitted to feeling that his dedication to his work had come at a significant personal sacrifice, but he chose to prioritize his scientific pursuits above all else. For Tesla, the fulfillment he derived from his work provided all the stimulation he needed. Tesla was known for his asocial tendencies and a penchant for secluding himself with his work. He dedicated himself tirelessly to his experiments and inventions, often working long hours in isolation. However, when he did engage in social interactions, those who knew him spoke highly of his character. Robert Underwood Johnson described Tesla as possessing a distinguished sweetness, sincerity, modesty, refinement, generosity, and force. Dorothy Scarrett, Tesla's secretary, noted his genial smile and nobility of bearing, which reflected his gentlemanly demeanor. His friend, Julian Hawthorne, praised Tesla as a multidimensional individual, encompassing qualities of a poet, philosopher, music enthusiast, linguist, and a connoisseur of fine food and drink. Among his close friends were Frances Marion Crawford, Robert Underwood Johnson, Stanford White, Fritz Lowenstein, George Scherf, and Kenneth Sweezy. These individuals played significant roles in Tesla's social circle, providing him with companionship and support in his scientific endeavors. In his middle age, Tesla formed a particularly close friendship with the renowned author Mark Twain. The two spent considerable time together, both in Tesla's laboratory and elsewhere. Twain held Tesla's inventions in high regard, famously referring to Tesla's induction motor as the most valuable patent since the telephone. Their friendship was characterized by intellectual exchanges and mutual admiration. Another noteworthy encounter in Tesla's life occurred at a party hosted by the celebrated actress Sarah Bernhardt in 1896. It was here that Tesla met the Indian Hindu monk Swami Vivekananda. Their meeting had a profound impact on Tesla, who reportedly claimed that he could mathematically demonstrate the relationship between matter and energy. Vivekananda saw in Tesla's scientific pursuits the potential to provide a scientific foundation for Vedantic cosmology, and this encounter stimulated Tesla's interest in Eastern science. As a result, Tesla immersed himself in the study of Hindu and Vedic philosophy for several years. He even wrote an article titled Man's Greatest Achievement, in which he used Sanskrit terms like akasha and prana to describe the connection between matter and energy. In the late 1920s, Tesla formed a friendship with George Sylvester Viereck, a poet, writer, mystic, and, controversially, a Nazi propagandist. Tesla occasionally attended dinner parties hosted by Viereck and his wife, which showcased the diversity of individuals who were drawn to Tesla's charisma and intellect. While Tesla had many positive qualities, he could also be harsh and unapologetic in his opinions. He openly expressed disdain for overweight individuals and went as far as firing a secretary due to her weight. He was known for his meticulous attention to detail and fashion, occasionally directing subordinates to change their clothing. In these aspects, Tesla's perfectionism and idiosyncrasies were evident. Tesla's relationship with his contemporary, Thomas Edison, was complex. Upon Edison's death in 1931, Tesla contributed a notably negative opinion to the New York Times, criticizing Edison's approach to invention and his disregard for scientific principles. This public critique highlighted the differences in their approaches to innovation and the competition that existed between them during the War of Currents era. Nikola Tesla's eccentricities extended to his sleep habits and daily routines, which were anything but conventional. Throughout his life, Tesla claimed that he rarely slept more than 2 hours per night. However, he did acknowledge the occasional need to doze briefly to recharge his energy. During his time as a student in Graz, Austria, Tesla developed a passionate proficiency for various leisure activities, including billiards, chess, and card playing. His dedication to these games sometimes led him to spend extraordinary stretches of time at gaming tables, exceeding 48 hours without a break. Tesla's work ethic was equally remarkable and often pushed the boundaries of human endurance. On one notable occasion at his laboratory, he worked tirelessly for an astonishing 84 hours without any rest or sleep. This incredible feat showcased his relentless dedication to his scientific pursuits. Kenneth Sweezy, a journalist and close friend of Tesla, provided first-hand accounts of Tesla's unique sleep patterns. Sweezy confirmed that Tesla indeed rarely slept conventionally. One memorable incident occurred when Tesla called Sweezy at 3 a.m. Tesla's animated conversation with Sweezy, filled with pauses and bursts of inspiration, revolved around solving a complex problem. Tesla passionately compared different theories, commented on various aspects of the issue, and when he believed he had found a solution, abruptly ended the telephone call. Tesla's unconventional sleep habits and tireless work ethic were a testament to his unrelenting dedication to his scientific pursuits. His ability to function on minimal sleep and his capacity for intense focus on his work further cemented his reputation as one of history's most brilliant and driven inventors. Nikola Tesla's daily routine and personal habits were as unique as his scientific contributions, shedding light on the idiosyncrasies that defined his life. Tesla was a dedicated worker, maintaining a rigorous daily schedule. His workday typically began at 9 a.m. and extended until 6 p.m., or even later. He followed a strict dining ritual, with dinner precisely scheduled at 8:10 p.m. Tesla would dine at renowned establishments like Delmonico's restaurant and later at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel. To place his dinner order, Tesla would personally call the head waiter, who was the only one allowed to serve him. Dining alone was his norm, although he occasionally hosted group dinners to fulfill social obligations. After dinner, Tesla would promptly resume his work, often laboring until the early hours of the morning, sometimes until 3 a.m. Exercise played an integral role in Tesla's daily routine. He walked extensively, covering between 8 and 10 miles each day. In a somewhat unconventional practice, Tesla would curl his toes 100 times for each foot every night, believing that this exercise stimulated his brain cells. Tesla's views on various aspects of life were equally distinctive. In an interview with newspaper editor Arthur Brisbane, Tesla expressed his skepticism about telepathy. He questioned the process by which one person could directly transmit their thoughts to another, emphasizing the wonder of such a phenomenon. In the same interview, Tesla shared his belief that all fundamental scientific laws could ultimately be reduced to a single unifying principle, a testament to his relentless pursuit of a grand unified theory. In his later years, Tesla adopted a vegetarian lifestyle, further distinguishing him from societal norms. His diet consisted primarily of milk, bread, honey, and vegetable juices. This dietary choice reflected his inclination toward holistic and health-conscious living, aligning with his fascination with matters of physical and mental well-being. What do you think about Nikola Tesla's life? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.